It is a pleasure to see you again on my CryptoQ Media channel. Despite the fact that it is not a security according to the law, a lawyer, an XRP candidate for the US Senate in Massachusetts has responded to Gary Gensler and the SEC's charges. I battled Gary Gensler SEC on behalf of 75,000 XRP coin holders, as reported by Judge Torres. Without charging $1, I personally spent $75,000 on the case's prosecution. The SEC's legal staff never failed to disprove my worst suspicions whenever I believed they could sink any lower. It was no surprise that a judge nominated by Obama, a lifelong Democrat, ruled that XRP was not a security, as many others had speculated. Just so it is clear again, XRP is not legally considered a security. The SEC, however, maintains its classification of XRP as a security, despite a federal judge's ruling that the SEC's attorneys are hypocrites who will say or do anything to win an argument and lack faithful dedication to the law. For instance, a federal judge convicted the SEC of various fraud counts, including willful deception of the courts, in the debt box case. It is clear that the SEC is corrupt, and what's more, they're not backing down from their unethical pursuit of XRP, even when reality and a court ruling have rendered their actions moot. Consequently, a reformation is necessary for the SEC. Gary Gensler would fire Trump as soon as he got back to the US if the CFTC or Congress took over all crypto regulations. A tiny exchange is suing the SEC over their XRP futures contract. Intriguingly, we also have connections to the SEC. Caroline Welchhand will be focusing on securities enforcement concerns after joining Morgan Lewis Law last month. There was a time when she served as the section's interim chief, overseeing crypto assets and cyber. Former Director of Enforcement Guber Gara now practices law at Milbank Law. Corral himself sued the SEC, and he is now representing customers like Binance in that case. It appears like Girl is suing Binance. Before that, I joined a company and battled the SEC on behalf of Binance. Clearly, something is wrong with this. Former head of the SEC's Crypto Assets and Cyber Section David Hirsch is now advising McGuire Woods LLP on regulations concerning cybersecurity and cryptocurrency. Why is a former member of SEC now employed by a cryptocurrency company? Lastly, after litigating SEC lawsuits against Coinbase and Ripple, one of our land stewards has transitioned to White Case, where she aids clients in managing SEC enforcement procedures related to cryptocurrency and other matters. A second SEC employee has joined a crypto business actively trying to discredit the agency. It is now abundantly evident that the 1% are behind all of the SEC shenanigans, what with the Eighth Gate, Gary Gensler, the collapse of FTX, Terra, Luna, Gemini, and Celsius, and the money laundering linkages to Ukraine and the Biden administration. You guys better get used to the idea of crypto space regulation. Sam Bacon was released together with the corrupt Senator Warren Maxine Waters, the W, the E, and the F, and the SEC Commissioner's admission of failure. So far, the SEC's efforts to control the cryptocurrency industry have been insufficient, and XRP Avengers has issued a very concerning and large-scale forecast. Both the price and the appeal of Ripple will surge once it wins. Arranges newly created records. After some minor fluctuations in the charts, we should reach a settlement around 40 as Ruliane starts to declare US-based users and items go live in a few hours. You can expect to see XRP listed on exchanges not long after that. As we'll see, XRP is worth $500 and is already being used by bands in the US for live streaming. If Ripple is successful in its appeal, it could be the catalyst that propels X treatment to new heights. In the event that Ripple wins the appeal, it might be the announcement that causes XRP prices to surge. You are the reason why my video was noticed. It means a lot to me that you've subscribed and watched my channel. Until then, take care.